season, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in. Well, Phoenix shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Toronto has possession. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Here's Wright, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's the machine. He's got 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Tucker. Raptors trail by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Rebound by the Suns. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Now, here's Joseph. Following the miss by Freak. Wright, left side. He used that pick just right. Wright's got his second basket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job with the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He finished 21 points, and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Booker, he's checked in for Knight. The Raptors also with a sub. Terrence Ross is checked in for Johnson.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Joseph kicks it to Tucker. And it's Joseph, top of the key. Ross dishes to Wright. Shot from 12. Good on the jump shot. Wright's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Chandler is screened.
Move the ball. Stick it to Wright.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Watkins. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's the machine. He's got 7, and he gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Joseph kicks to Wright. The dish to Valanciunas. Pass to Joseph. Down low, here's Tucker, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. And a pretty tight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Toronto trailing. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Tucker in at power forward.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the machine. Six on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
Ross with a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ross has got the first basket of the third quarter for Toronto. Here's the machine, guarded by Wright. Here's Watkins. And that one's good. The machine's got 9 points.
Did you see that? He crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
And stolen by Booker. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Watkins. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. DeRozan with it. Working on Booker. DeRozan passes to Tucker. And that one's good. He's got 7.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's the machine. 11 points in the game. Morris with the bucket.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
P.J. Tucker, who's checked in for Phoenix. Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And Wright kicks it to Tucker. Now here's Wright. D right on him. Screened by Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. And it's Wright missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from Tucker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right outside. Tucker with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Ross. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Ross has got 5.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Chandler with the screen on Wright. And the wide open shot from Warren. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Wright. He has 6. There's a good screen. The feed now to Ross. Valanciunas dishes to Wright. Poked loose. Chandler with the steal. Throws it up high. Stolen by Tucker. Dishes to Ross. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Back-to-back 3s for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's the machine. 11 points in the game. Chandler, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1:44 left in the third quarter. For the lead and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Suns leading. Watkins in at point guard. Marquis Morris is out there with Warren. And there's Bekovic. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
They set the pick. Screen by Valanciunas. Up top, DeRozan. Defended by Booker. And it's DeRozan missing. Suns leading by 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just... carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here is Wright. Johnson the screen. It's tipped. The 10-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Morris passes to Bekovic. Clock at 4. Here's Watkins, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here's Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Nikola Bekovic.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Phoenix making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's the machine, guarded by Wright. No good from Watkins.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're amped up now, Kevin. After trailing for so long, they finally pulled ahead.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Valanciunas, good.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's the machine, guarded by Wright. Morris outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Watkins uses both ends to slam it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
It's stolen by Morris. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The best. Great chance. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He hits both from the stripe. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Right outside. Here's Tucker again. Toronto.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And here are the Suns now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the machine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The machine's got 14 points here in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. DeRozan's shot is good.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Here's the machine. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The machine's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And now, your Suns dancer.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Got that one up quick. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Watkins. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Puts it up from 12. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. They get it again. And again, the basket is good from Watkins. The machine's got 25 points.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going with your Suns dancer.
.103 left to play here in the fourth.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Money!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. They set the screen. And DeRozan, here we go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
It is hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
23 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. It's hauled in by Warren, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. He feeds it to Joseph. The three. So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play. Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.